Alright, let's go again. Will Lutz kicking off. Down 20 to nothing. Has the crowd left? Wait, wasn't 2018? I think the game was in New Orleans. The one that New Orleans missed. Anyway, let's throw Daryl Patterson. I mean, Tom Brady's 9 of 13 for 205. Let's start there. It really hasn't felt difficult because run for 2 yards. Let's go to James White. It's way too loud. Sorry. I could stand a little bit louder. Okay, fine. It's probably more interesting than listening to me. Although listening to me is kind of the point of this thing, I suppose. As I am the narrator, as along with the player. 2nd and 7 from the 40. New England already in good position. Josh Gordon another 23 yards. Somehow under 100 still. 4 for 95. Sony Michel, 11 carries, 62 yards. That's another long touchdown. And, well, gee, what do we talk about? 27-0. It feels like this one is not going to overturn. 27 is a really big point difference to overcome here. And New Orleans isn't... Look at that team. I mean, they just haven't had it this game. I think this is a... I'm not saying that they're going to win if they played again, but this feels like a particularly bad game. In that, I can't make a first down on 3rd and 5, even if I catch it with a big yardage receiver. And I'm going for it on my own 23-yard line. Alvin Kamara, that's desperate. But what can I do? Keith Kirkwood. Drew Brees, 8 of 12, but for 55 yards. He could be equal to Tom Brady if this one is good for 150 yards. Ted Ginn Jr. complete. Almost 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Now Drew Brees, 9 of 13 for 61 yards. Let's throw to Dan Arnold. Dan Arnold, of course, being the perfect marriage between John Goodman and his character on Roseanne. Dan Connor? Yeah, they were the Connors after Roseanne kind of went off the edge there. Over the edge, I suppose, not off the edge. I'm sure Roseanne is still doing it. All right, Ben Watson. Touchdown. That was good for 42. So it was only a matter of time before we joined the game. And all right. Well, the third quarter's down, and I've regained my position where I was at halftime. So this is an absolute loss for New Orleans, and New England will receive the ball and the possession that really doesn't matter. I mean, they could start at the 7. Sony Michel will get 6 yards. Let's throw the ball to James White. Incomplete. Let's throw the ball to Edelman, the MVP of the 2018 game that New Orleans missed. Let's throw the ball to James White, because there's nothing more irritating than throwing the ball to James White and seeing your defense not in the position to stop him in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I watched a lot of New England in those days. I mean, they were just so good. Alright, let's throw to James White again. Let's get his numbers up. Complete fumble, but New England will recover it. Still 8 yards. Let's run the ball with James White. That's a first down. Up to the 47-yard line. Let's pass the ball to James White. Complete. First down. Let's run with James White because I'm up 20 points and, you know, big block. James White gets the first down up to the 22-yard line. Before this drive, he started out with nothing. Now he has 4 catches for 32 yards. Let's throw to him again. Scramble for 3 yards. And he has 6 carries for 37 yards. So a scramble, or a run for 0 yards. Chris Hogan, complete first down. Up to the 5-yard line. James White, touchdown. I'm getting the feeling that the end game of the 2010s is just going to be New England absolutely matching perfection with perfection. I mean, I don't think I punted with New England so far. And the numbers aren't that much different except for every run is... Not every run. I mean, a less percentage of successful runs, but just so many passing yards. 293 passing yards. 34-7. This game is over. All she wrote. It's just a formality right now, and it has been for really since 17-0. 10-0 was, okay, New Orleans, let's go, but the offense really sputtered for a long time for New Orleans. Second and 8 from the 43. Let's pass to Ben Watson. Complete first down. First and 10 from the 33. Let's pass to Michael Thomas. Second and 4 from the 26. Let's pass to Michael Thomas. First and 10 from the 21. Traquan Smith, incomplete. Second and 10 from the 21. Third and 5 at the 16. It doesn't matter. Let's just let this end. Cam Jordan, 1 sack. I mean, Cam Jordan's a great player. I mean, borderline Hall of Famer, to be honest. Maybe he is a flat-out Hall of Famer. That's kind of where I think Cam Jordan is, but I think he's still going. Could be wrong about that. We're approaching the 2026 season, I suppose. Drew Brees, 18 of 24, 159 yards, 1 touchdown. That yards per attempt is not nearly going to cut it, especially when New England has 14 yards per attempt. God, that's funny. 34-7, not really close. Sorry if you stuck this one out. Thank you.